Step 1. Hunt for a stray eyelash on a cheek or nose, yours or someone else's. Step 2. Declare that you have found an eyelash once you spot one on someone and then request the pleasure of removing it. Step 3. Grasp the eyelash between your thumb and forefinger and gently lift it off the person's cheek. Encourage the person whose eyelash you have grabbed to make a wish. Step 5. Ask the person to blow the eyelash off your finger once they make their wish. Let's hope it comes true.
Gallery stalker, or garasuto in Japan, refers to men who obsessively follow female artists at galleries, exhibitions, and art school graduation shows. They often form emotional attachments, offering support to gain attention and foster dependence. While some may not realize the harm they cause, others, especially those in positions of power, exploit female artists' vulnerability, sometimes leading to serious incidents. The function is a slang term that originated in the Bay Area of California, where function, or funk, refers to a party. This expression was popularized by rappers Kendrick Lamar and Travis Scott and has since spread beyond the Bay Area, becoming widely recognized in popular culture, especially in the context of hip-hop, where it denotes a lively social gathering or party. Benpi is the Japanese word for constipation. It is commonly used to describe the condition of having difficulty passing stools or infrequent bowel movements.
When someone says, "I'll text you," why don't they do it? He tells you he will text you in order to make his life easier as it shuts you up. He also knows that you will keep on believing him, even though he does not follow through with what he said he will do. He does not like you enough to spend his time texting you. The question you should be asking is, why are you even concerned about anything this guy does or does not do, as he certainly is not concerned about how you feel?
The term Dutch wife, which refers to a long body pillow or a sex doll, likely originated during the Dutch colonial era in Indonesia. Dutch traders, often separated from their wives for long periods, used cylindrical pillows or bolsters for comfort and to mimic the presence of a companion while sleeping. These bolsters, sometimes made from bamboo or other breathable materials, also helped provide relief from the tropical heat. The phrase also connects to expressions like Dutch courage and to go Dutch, where Dutch refers to something unconventional or makeshift. As the term spread beyond Dutch colonies, its meaning evolved. In some places, it referred specifically to body pillows for comfort, while in others, it took on a more risque meaning, referring to sex dolls or other objects related to intimacy. The tradition of wishing on a falling star comes from ancient beliefs that celestial events were divine or magical. Greco-Roman philosopher Ptolemy suggested shooting stars occurred when gods looked down, making it the perfect time for wishes to be granted. Falling stars or meteors are rare and fleeting, symbolizing a unique moment to make a wish before their light disappears. Across cultures, they've been seen as signs of good luck, connection to the divine, or even omens of love. While science explains them as meteoroids burning in the atmosphere,
A gray zone situated amidst aloofness, surrounded by groups acquainted with each other. Does this small district in this gray zone, filled with woke and left-oriented artist youth, really deserve to be called progressive? It does not amaze me anymore. How these multiple experiences with harassment exist. To survive, the gray mouse spreads disease. Yet, it keeps existing.
here's the narration. Matsura Seizan, born in 1760, became the 34th head of the Matsura family and was renowned as a remarkable daimyo, a powerful feudal lord, scholar, and swordsman. He assumed leadership at the young age of 16, taking control of the Hirado domain. Over time, Seizon became celebrated for his commitment to both the arts and sciences, earning him the title of Arts and Sciences Daimyo. In his 20s, he built the Rakusaido Library, where he collected documents acquired from Dutch traders in Nagasaki, written and painted materials, as well as terrestrial and celestial globes, Western books, items related to the Ainu, art objects, and even excavated artifacts. In total, the library housed 17,529 written documents, including many books published in Japan, China, Korea, and the Netherlands. Seizon's legacy also includes remarkable accounts of his combat skills. In the 1830s, reports circulated of an elderly man, believed to be Seizon himself, challenging anyone in Edo to a fight. Despite his age, he triumphed over all challengers, leaving a lasting impact on the martial world. Seizon passed away in 1841, but his contributions to both intellectual and martial pursuits ensured his place in history. Knickerbockers, or knickers, are a style of pants originally worn by Dutch settlers in the 1600s. These trousers were loose-fitting and ended just below the knee, where they were gathered and fastened. Practical and durable, they were well suited to the everyday activities of the time, allowing freedom of movement while being easy to pair with long stockings for added warmth and coverage. The design reflected the utilitarian approach to clothing common in Dutch culture, emphasizing functionality over ornamentation. Knickerbockers, or Knicks, refers to a native or resident of New York, a term popularized by Washington Irving's satirical book, A History of New York. In this work, Irving humorously described Dutch settlers in New Amsterdam wearing knee-length trousers known as knickerbocker pants. Over time, the term knickerbocker became synonymous with Dutch American culture and New York itself. Knickerbocker pants, designed as knee-length trousers fastened below the knee, gained popularity in the United States for their practicality and ease of movement. They evolved into both everyday wear and sportswear, especially for activities like cycling, golf, and baseball. In the 1890s, women adopted knickerbockers for bicycling, challenging restrictive norms that required skirts for athletic pursuits. Despite facing criticism and social pushback, this bold move marked a significant step in advocating for freedom, practicality, and progress in women's fashion. Other types of wishes include congratulatory wishes and curses. A congratulatory wish is an expression of praise or good wishes offered to someone on a special occasion, such as a celebration or achievement. A curse, on the other hand, is a harmful or negative expression in which the speaker wishes misfortune, harm, or bad luck upon another person. It is usually directed at the person being addressed and can often involve exclamations or derogatory language.
So you will get a card for 1 year, for one academic year, till the 31st of October of 2022.
Moet ik hem daarna gewoon elk
je
jaar...
spreekt Nederlands?
Ja, ik spreek Nederlands.
Oké, omdat je een Japans paspoort hebt. Dus
Ja, ik kom uit Nederland, maar ik moest steeds
want
procedures nog
volgens
doen.
ons systeem ben je buiten, niet-Europese student, hè?
Zou dat misschien komen door het paspoort?
Nederland, oorsprong Rotterdam.
Ja.
Ja, Japan. Dus daarmee krijg je... Ah ja, dus kan ik in het Nederlands feit ook doen.
Ja.
The Schengen Agreement, effective since 1995, allows passport-free travel across much of Europe. However, countries can temporarily reintroduce border controls for security or health reasons. Travelers without ID may face delays, fines, or restricted travel. It's wise to carry your passport or ID when traveling in the EU. Cortisol is a hormone produced by the adrenal glands in response to stress. It helps regulate various body functions, including metabolism, blood sugar levels, and immune response. When you're under prolonged stress, your body produces more cortisol to help you cope. However, once the stressor is removed, cortisol levels can drop sharply. This sudden drop can leave you feeling fatigued, weak, and emotionally drained as your body adjusts from a state of high alert to a more relaxed state. That's why it's common to feel exhausted or even get sick during or after a stressful period.
And right now there's a housing crisis causing crippling depression, panic attacks, and an overwhelming sense of existential dread with students, starters, young families, and anyone who's in need of a house. There's a shortage of 390,000 houses in the Netherlands. This is absolutely crazy, and it's caused prices to skyrocket, and a lot of people are unable to buy or rent a house for themselves.
Now don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean Japan recognizes dual nationality. They clearly don't, at least for now. But like I said, even if you have two nationalities, it's unlikely that your either nationality would be taken away by the government, unless you willingly give up on either nationality. And those who don't choose willingly yet still have two nationalities without getting any trouble. Having said all that, what about a Japanese person moving to another country and naturalize there? That's right, people in this case might get in trouble.